this means.
We're live.
Well, we might be. I'm waiting for things to start to appear.
There's always a lag. You just have to be ready.
Oh, no. Oh, stuff's happening. It's happening now.
Over
As
there?
we speak.
Happening over there?
It's happening over. What about over day?
Over there?
Over day?
Over here?
Over here? Over day.
Ta-da!
Looks like we're live. Hello, 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 hello. So, yes, finally the widgets got their stuff together and grundled their parts, and so we burst forth. Today. We burst forth on the scene with gay abandon, as the saying goes. Well, I don't know, whatever. We burst forth on the scene anyway.
Here we are.
Well, apparently, yes, we are. We are here. Good morning, Erin. How you doing? What's up? Well, the sky's up.
What's up? It's Which Way Wednesday.
Well, yeah, I was holding off until 11. I was just like, which?
Oh, you're gonna wait a minute?
Oh, well, you know, it's supposed to be 11s, which means we're supposed to start at 11, but it is now 11 o'clock. So
welcome to Elevensies with Lisa and Anton Stewart.
That'll be us.
A morning show by a pair of wacky witches in
Wacky
upstate
witches.
New York.
Wacky witches. It's funny you say
Hello,
that.
Denise.
Because it's
Hello,
Wednesday.
Pam. Hello, Carol. Hello, Jen.
This is going woot 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 to the Wacky Witches.
Woot to the Wacky Witches.
Well, we're going to be doing a lot of alliteration today because it being Which Way Wednesday, we're going to be talking about
Which witch is which?
Which witch is which. Which is kind of interesting.
Which is? You're very interesting.
Witches are interesting. They are. What? You mean you're a witch? Ooh. It's a witch. It's a witch. It's a witch.
Right.
Ah, yes. Well, which witch is which?
Which witch is which?
Well, what do you mean by that? Morning, Wendy.
I think today's talk is going to be interesting.
I could do lots of alliteration with Wendy because it's Wendy Wit.
Wendy Wit. Wendy Witch.
We could alliterate away.
I think today's conversation might be helpful to some people.
I think so.
And I think it might also be
illuminatory in some ways.
Distressing to others.
Oh, gosh, yes. Well, if we offend you, we apologise.
Well, that's what we're out to do.
Perhaps.
By now, we're old and snobby witches is the problem.
Are we snobs?
Yes, we kind of are.
Snobs? I don't want to be a snob. I think there's a difference between snobbery and discernment, though.
Yeah. No, well, you know, I think that, honestly, we're seeing the old gods stirring.
Oh, yeah.
And the craft is making a resurgence.
This is good.
And more people want to be in charge of their own spirituality.
I think people are waking up.
Meaning that they don't necessarily want to go to a confessional or to someone else and have them speak to the big good thing for them.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
In other words, they don't want somebody to speak on their behalf to the big good thing. They would like to connect to the big good thing themselves. What are you laughing about?
Erin's cracking me up. It's obvious she's from Monty Python. They turned me into a newt. I got better, though.
Right.
Yes. I know what you think of. Yes, keep going. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
So, I think the old gods are stirring and people are waking up and they want to be in charge of their own spirituality, which is wonderful.
Yes, that is wonderful.
But I think that educating yourself is also a good part of becoming a witch.
Well, isn't that one of the core tenets of the craft? Responsibility
for your own actions.
Knowing
yourself,
for your own
right?
Actions. Yes.
All of the mystery schools say the first thing is like know yourself.
First know thyself, absolutely, yeah.
So because we're shop owners, we get a lot of people.
We do.
Who come in and say,
hello.
I probably have a spell for that. Who come in and say,
I want to turn my boyfriend into a newt.
How do I get my lover back? Or how do I do this? And how do I do that? And how do I do this? And I have to kind of start with saying, well, tell me what your practice is. And then I can help you choose the best way to work with that practice. What do you mean? Well, do you have a big good thing? Who do you pray to? Who's your pantheon? Who are you petitioning? What? So we kind of start with that kind of thing. We try to get people to understand that Wicca, or being Wiccan, you are definitely a witch.
Correct.
But not all witches are Wiccan.
Exactly so. Right? I mean, we made the joke about Catholicism a little bit ago. Obviously all Catholics are Christian.
But not all Christians are Catholic because you have Protestants and Lutherans and Episcopalian.
Seventh-day Adventists. All malarkey of goodness, whatever.
So, right. So, Every Wiccan is pagan, but not every pagan is Wiccan. And every Wiccan is a witch, but not every witch is Wiccan. Oh my God, it gets complicated.
Well, it
meaning that
really.
you could practice witchcraft.
You could.
Even if you were Catholic.
Well, yeah, you could be. I mean, there is such a thing as Christian witchcraft, so I'm told.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of people identify as God knows what. You know, you've got your hedge witches and your folk witches and your Strager. You know, and
there's all sorts.
And there's all manner of stuff, but Wicca per se, which is really modern witchcraft, is witchcraft. Yes, but there is some structure to it. And the core tenets of Wicca, which is where I think sometimes we struggle with people's ethics sometime, is that there really is two things. And, and it harm none, do as you will. And that means if it actually harms none, do as you will. And responsibility for your own actions are two inexcusable or unavoidable things.
So,
you can't get round that.
Right. What he's saying is the threefold law exists whether you believe in it.
Yeah, I don't believe in the threefold law.
I'm going to do whatever I want.
I don't believe in gravity. You drop your cup, it's going to fall.
You can absolutely believe or not believe it, but you have to take responsibility for it. One of the things we talk about in our Craft of the Wise class when we get to ethics, and we do say this to people who come in the shop and want to do these spells. Would you do this to someone in public or in person? And would you be willing to take on the responsibility that came with that, right? So, like you're scrolling through some of these things and you see people they have these pins stuck into pictures of their ex-boyfriend and all these kind of things. Well, would you run him through with a needle or a sword or
stab him through the heart
in public?
Would you do that?
Because you're essentially doing that in spirit, and you are responsible for what's going to happen. And that's not whether you believe it or not.
All right.
You are responsible.
I will say this much. I'm not a lawyer and I don't play one on TV, but that clearly indicates something known as mens rea. In other words, you had the intent. You actually intended to do harm. That makes you culpable straight off in the eyes of the law. So whether you're doing it in person or whether you're doing it in token, the association is exactly the same. And you have to take on that responsibility for it because magic works. It does if you do it right. Magic works, and we're going to talk more about magic as we go through stuff. But magic is simply the manipulation of energy. I mean, ultimately, everything comes down to energy. It does. I mean, if you want a scientific thing, even the basic sort of molecular covalent bonds that hold atoms together to make molecules.
Quantum physics observation.
It's all energy. It's all energy. And energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it absolutely can be transformed. And we as witches work with energy. And we manipulate energy, and we raise and direct energy, and we deflect energy. But it's all energy.
But our craft is primarily about healing.
Yes, but that's energy too.
Not revenge and...
No, oh God, no. That's when you focus on a war, you're going to get one. And we really don't... We don't have a lot of truck with that.
No, we don't deal with the witch wars very well.
We're so not into that. So yeah, we find it's much better to come at things from a place of love. It really is. To be the one, to be the light in the world, to be that which makes things better, that which resolves. Be the bridge, not the wall, you know?
Yeah.
And that's...
I'm a little stuffy this morning.
Oh, yeah.
They sprayed across the street from our house again.
Hey, farmer.
Hey, farmer, leave me the bees and the birds, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm just sensitive to everything. Anyway, so we just wanted to talk about which witch is which.
Which witch is which?
So we see these lists of witches: hedge witch, crystal witch, kitchen witch, whatever kind of witch. But I think what we're trying to say is do your research and really be that which you claim to be.
Be the best that you can be.
Be the best that you can be, and you will get really good results, If you're a crystal witch, then study that and understand that, what that
understand
means.
Crystalline structure.
Right.
Not just, I've got a couple of rocks, so I'm going to call myself a crystal witch,
Right.
you know?
And
Really
if you're a
master your
kitchen
craft.
witch, think about which way you're stirring. And are you putting something in?
You must be stirring the wrong
taking
way.
something
That's all
out?
I'm
So,
saying.
yeah.
You must be stirring the wrong way. So we,
Whatever you do it the best you can, and you'll be the happiest, I think. No half.
No, there's don't half-ass it. That's no good at all. So the one thing I was going to say about, you know, witchcraft and science, yeah, because people say, oh, there's no room for witchcraft. You know, science has disproven everything. Hold on a minute. You know, the further you look and the closer you look, the weirder things get. Certainly in quantum mechanics, they get really weird, and it changes the way that we look at things. And I just want to say this from where I'm sitting, and this is my own personal viewpoint, and I think it makes a lot of sense to a lot of people when we've talked about this, is that to me, magic and science are exactly the same thing. It's just science seeks to explain the mechanism without necessarily utilizing the effect, whereas witchcraft seeks to utilize the effect without necessarily explaining the mechanism.
But they are intrinsically linked.
They are. Listen, most people can drive a car. Not everybody can build one, or an internal combustion engine, or even know how the damn thing works. But that doesn't prevent you from driving a car.
Right.
Does it?
Nor wearing a sweater.
Nor wearing a sweater. What?
Thinking about a conversation we had one time when you said,
what?
You really should learn how to do something in the car. And I said, I don't need to know anything about the car. And you said, well, you do because you drive one. And I said, yeah, you wear a sweater, you can't knit one.
Well,
anyway.
That's true enough. I mean, that was a bit below the belt, though, wasn't it? You know, you're having one of these.
Card of the day.
Oh, come on. It is. Bloody hell. Good morning, Gilda. Gilda, you need to get on the stick earlier. We're all late.
Card of the day.
Great card.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Bagpipe solo.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
Love Friends. Okay, so cause for celebration. So my prediction and advice for you today with this card is
predicating, I'll tell you.
Celebrate even the little things.
Oh God, yes.
Right? Any accomplishment, any positive thing, take time and celebrate it.
I'm up and dressed. What more do you want?
Exactly.
Hey!
All right. So I'm going to say, don't overlook anything small today.
No.
Celebrate every little victory in all good ways.
It is. It's really apt and appropriate because coming down to energy, what you focus on comes into focus. Your thoughts are where your energy goes. Energy follows thought. So put your energy into the good stuff, not the bad stuff, even if it's little. You know, if you're feeling like pretty crappy about yourself for whatever reason, we all do. We all have off days. Oh God, I made a right bolognese of that or whatever. So focus on something good you did. You know, I made some kick out. I made him laugh so much he nosed his coffee. You know, little things like that. Just the little joyous things turn the whole zeitgeist around, and that's the key to manipulating energy. You want to get your energy going where your thoughts are focused. So celebrate, as Lisa says. Hey, we're halfway through the week already.
Yeah,
we're over the hump almost.
Right,
we said.
Today's hump day. There you go. It's Holy Wednesday or something.
Is it?
What
is that? Is it Monday, Thursday? I don't know what the hell it is.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Holy
all very.
Thursday,
it's not really
Good
our
Friday.
gig.
It's not really our gig. But
we don't
anyway,
know that. But we do know some things.
It's a wonderful week.
It is. It's a
Have a
wonderful
good life, and we'll see you tomorrow at 11.
You know what? No, we're going to see you later on today, aren't we?
Oh, right.
We have a plan
because
for
this was a 5-week month.
Yes.
We're going to do the Taroscope monthly outlook tonight, even though it's only the 31st, because we didn't want to wait till the 7th.
Right, because on the 7th
we're going to have Karma Points
Karma Points Night. And if you guys don't know what that is, hit us up. And anyway, in the terms of hitting us up, like, subscribe, comment, subscribe. Share it if you're watching on Facebook. Tell your friends. And
we might have a box opening later, too. You never know if there's something coming.
We've got some stuff coming today.
Right.
We've got stuff all over the place. We haven't got a clue what we're doing. I think we need more coffee. But just want to say we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Have a happy Wednesday.
Shop. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. A wonderful Wednesday. Because, you know, it is in fact
all
Which
kinds
Way
of people
Wednesday.
saying hello and positive affirmations.
Yeah, we love that.
There's a party going on.
Party going on.
All right.
Listen, we got to go.
Peace
we got to go.